The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the line. Now at the plate, Derek Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Derek Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Greg Metz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit. No. So here now is the pitcher, Jim Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Place is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left.
For Biloxi, third baseman.
In there, 0-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Lau is originally from the state of Maine. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. So we got him looking there. Todd Lau becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now batting, Rafael Ramirez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Way out in front.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready now, Scott Wolf, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The shortstop, Scott Wolf.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adrian Osuna. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down.
The All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Place. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ray Mack.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he will strike him out. 10. Digging in to try it again. Jim Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Towards second. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Wow. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Stepping in now, Alejandro Valenzuela. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lau aboard here at first with nobody out. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And there's ball 1. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on. Ready for another shot now, Jim Williams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Whoa, over to his left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Rodriguez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot. Loading stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Greg Metz.
Now batting, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Metz, 28 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit on the ground out to short. Lee scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in once again, Juan Ramiro. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Digging in and looking for more, Todd Lau. He singled his last time up. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
On its way is pitch number 75. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Lau leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Obviously not where he wants.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Todd Frazier is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Pedro Herrera will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Frazier, a 25-year-old, he throws a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a splitter, and a changeup. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Leading off the inning, Scott Wolf, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Herrera.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Benitez sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the
Your
inning.
attention, please. Now pitching for Mississippi, number 8, Jose.
8-3 is today's final. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jim Williams wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
final line score for our ball game for the victorious Mississippi Braves. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Shuckers, 3 runs, 4 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in. So stepping in, Leo Fisher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Leo.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Zavala is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Marcus Conklin, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Grounded to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Jamal Wiggins is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Hugh Adair will be next. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hugh Adair. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. Really starting to pour now in the fourth. Not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Conklin on second. Adair at first. 2 out in the inning. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what is his best pitch right now.
That ball is foul.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here on the south side with no score. Stepping in, Justin Wilkinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So stepping in, Ryan Watson. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's set, and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
And he takes ball 1.
Leo Garcia.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with
Your attention, please.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
Time for baseball of the Triple-A.
Play ball. Hey now. Three. He said. He said.
8-5 tonight. The Gwinnett Stripers posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Jim Williams earns the win, his second. Kenneth Levine.